Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's midday money on a Saturday, the 22nd of June. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's weekend's off to a nice start. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Mine's all right. 2-1 day yesterday with baseball. I can't complain. Hockey, nice win. The puck line. A little bit on the over. I should have put the over out here on the sites and on the chat. I don't know why I did not do that. Anyway, give me a follow at Mr. Sean Higgs on the X, formerly Twitter, YouTube channels, Winner Free Picks with Sean Higgs. Give them both a follow, give them a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you know we did a midday money show. Look at lines, any other free pick videos that'll be coming to you. And of course, there's Facebook with Davis and Dennis and Abel and Rick Wilds and Brio and the Facebook crew chimes in. And of course, last but not least, you could listen anytime after the fact on podcast form. Type in Midday Money, wherever you'll see your podcast, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google, Apple Store, wherever. It's there. It's a Midday Money show. Of course, I load up the late night money to it too, as well. But all right, let's get to it. Twitter, if you're on the Twitter world, you can stop watching. Look at that. 2 minutes in, plays are posted there. I'll get them up here momentarily. Let's everything's up and about. We're not going to waste time on a Saturday morning. I'm sure people want to get out of here and do their thing, get their free picks, roll out, put some money in their pocket. I get it. But the least you can do is hit the freaking like button, you jackals. Helps grow the show. All right, 103 and 107 plus 150 baby dollars. We got to do a little better. We got to get back on track to 1-2 day yesterday. Detroit run line goes down. Baltimore first 5, loser there. And the over Minnesota gets there. No prop action yesterday. On the sites, as I mentioned, 2-1 day. Braves winner. Twinkies over gets there. And I had the Orioles run line. I was going to jump on Grayson Rodriguez, loser. No complaints, though. I think I'm number 3 on the sites. Number 1 on the winners and whiners page with my baseball. Again, it depends on who's on the sites. But number 3, basically, on P&P and a couple other sites there. 194 and 180. Not bad. Listen, 52%. You could laugh at it. I don't care. Average odds plus 105. We're making money. That's what I care about. I don't worry about some fake 75% record that some TikTok clown's going to put out when he's laying, 245 odds. It's not what I do. 103, 107, 150. Let's go. The Tampa Bay Rays get the call here. Playing a little better of lately. I think, I know people like Jared Jones. He was like he was a flavor of the month for the Pirates before Skeens came up. But, Eflin's a pretty solid pitcher. At Pittsburgh, let's be honest, these guys are in last place. Or they're half a game out of last place. So what are they? I know Tampa Bay has not performed well, but let's be honest, Tampa Bay has a little bit of a track record with their players in a lineup. Maybe they're not that they're going to go on a run and get back into Yankee and Oriole territory, but expect a little better from Tampa Bay. I got a short number here. I got a team on a nice little win streak. I think I have the better pitcher as well than Zach Eflin. Sign me up for Tampa Bay minus 105. We'll go right back to the Twinkie and A's over. Both teams hitting the ball well the last week. And it helps when you have a bad bullpen to help out the cause. So let's go over the 8 there. The Natties. It helped me off the Natties last night was I got a youngster making his first start in Colorado. It's a weird park to pitch in. I was like, you know what? I want to take them because they had, 3 hits the day before with Mackenzie Gore on the hill. They didn't look really good. They won there. I'm not going to shy off of them here. They could easily win back-to-back games here. And Quantrell's been solid. Him, Gomber, you got an under 4 ERA and you're on the Rockies, you're doing something right. You're doing something pretty darn good. That being said, Parker's been really well himself. So let's sign up for some natty action at minus 110. Just 2 baby props today. Sometimes I know I come in with a huge amount, and I thought about it. There's a couple games I was, The Twins A's I could have came in on. We had the over there. I could have jumped in a bunch there. I thought about the Sox and the Red Sox and the Reds game, but I just chose two here, just two, and we're doing pretty good on props. Some days we have more than others. We got two here. We had 40 the other day. It varies. It varies, but I think I got a couple decent ones here. So we have Soto, good numbers, right? He's got 3 homers and 11 at bats here. You're going to give me a plus 140 versus Old Man Morin. His home run props plus 280. Now, can you say let's just do the home run prop at plus 280? It's easier if he's going to drive in a run. I guess I could have. I guess I could have went that route. But I've been doing a lot of Ruby props. I think nearly all of these props, we got what 261. I'm sure 258 of them have been ribbies. I know we had a couple runs and we had one strikeout prop in here. But let's go Soto plus a 140 ribby and Duvall. 1 for 5 last night. Maybe he's getting back on track. He's 4 for 7 with a homer versus Stroman. Now the average, you see 429, but listen. You're 4 for 7. I don't need a homer. I think the Braves are starting to hit a little bit. We had them last night. They took care of business there. They're finding the offense a little bit. Stroman is a guy. You know what you get out of Stroman. He's good. He's so-so. He's bad. He's on the injured list for a bit. I think the Braves score some runs. Guys are going to hit. Here comes my guy towards the bottom of the order. Base knock, 170 in our pockets. That's my thinking. That's my thinking on Duvall knocking in a ribby today. And Soto, let's be honest. Do I think he's going to hit a homer? Possibly. I'm going to put it at the 80%. I think he hits the homer plus 280. That being said, I'll be happy with the 140. I get greedy with run lines, not with home run props. Michael Amato's in the house. He loves it. Good afternoon. Probably says that in his sleep when he wakes up. Flea Mathis is in the house. My guy Flea, good to see you. Todd in the house. Good to see you, Todd. It's been a second Todd and prepared. Now it's just Todd Fox. Good to see you, Todd. There is the YouTube channel. Hit the like button, please. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. And if you're in Facebook, hit the like button. I know Dennis and Davis will. Todd's saying the Natties today minus 2.5 runs. He's looking for a bigger payday coming in T-Money and like Junior T-Money, Money Markel style, going a 2.5. All right. What's the good number on that? What do you have plus on that? Plus what? Oakland under 8. Oh, no. I'm against you there. I think we see runs again. Oakland same with all that foul territory. No, it didn't make a difference last time. We had the over there, Todd. The Twins could hit a little bit. I do like JP Sears. And if you want to say you want to take Oakland again today, I'm not going to say no. Twins have dropped 3 in a row. But no. The foul territory doesn't make a difference when they hit in fair territory. Angels money line and plus the 1.5 versus Tyler Glasnow and this damn Plezak's son on the hill. You know what? Dodgers lost last night. How many people got crushed there? You want to go a run line? You know what? I don't. First of all, I'm not going to tell you to come in and take minus 400 on the Dodgers. So, right, whatever this crazy line is with LA, you'd almost have to autoplay the Angels with Zach Plezak at a plus 320. I might actually, it might be worth a shot there. And even run line plus 145. Man, if the Dodgers lose today, I'm not going to make fun of somebody. Actually, you know what? I will make fun of somebody if you take the Dodgers today at minus 375 and it loses. Run line minus 165. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. It's not even 300. It's 360. It's 380. It's 375. Davis is saying Toronto minus 4, 49.5. We're in the CFL talking Argo football against Edmonton. I want to say Edmonton here, Davis. Why do I think everybody's going to bet Toronto at home? Ramon Scott. Check it out, the show. This show's all like your grandma. It's on Facebook. Grandma's on Facebook. What's wrong with Facebook? It's terrible, Facebook. It was good. I was on like 10 years ago. Oh, I should say that because I do have an account. I thought I needed to tweeze to tweet out the show there. Hawk 2 on these garbage ass Mariners. What should he Ninja. Oh, Ninja, how you been? Celtics still an overrated team, Ninja? Had the Mariners yesterday. You should have watched the show, Ninja, because I said in the show, don't take the Mariners tomorrow, or tonight, rather, I should have said. Seattle can't hit lefties. Worst hitting team versus lefties in the entire league. Why would you take them? Why would you take them? And what do you want? Take them today? Yeah, let's take them today because they won't lose again. I know they've only lost. No way they could lose 4 in a row. David says Tennessee to win a World Series for college baseball. That's looks like they're favored to do it. Brio's in the house. Facebook guy. Cornell's in that. Cornell, I have not seen you after the Celtics won. I did give you a shout out. You were a Boston backer. Hope everything is good for you today. Todd says I'll correct that Dodgers minus 380. Yep. Baltimore over 7.5. You know, you see a game last night down 14-3. Here I am thinking I had them the first 5 here. They go up 3-2. I'm like, all right, nice. 3-2. We're going to score a first 5 win here. All heck breaks loose. It turned 14-3 turns into 14-11. And you think you even got a shot at winning at 14-11. Burns and Blanco, 2 guys have pitching pretty good here. You'd think the pitchers come back and rein in the bats a little bit. It's just a no-go for me. You see a game like that last night, and then you got 2 guys, you look at their numbers right now, and you're like, oh, boy. It's a pass. It's a pass for me. Mariners losing again. It would not shock me, Ninja. Would not shock me. Michael B's in the house. His Giants back in action today. I sort of like his Giants a little bit with Hicks, but I would actually lean more to the under in your game here, Michael. I know you're going to be looking at a Ramos Ribby against Mikolos. Seattle minus 180 at 3:10 Central Time. That is a 4 o'clock Eastern game. Do I want to take Seattle minus a 170? Or in your case, you got to lay a 180. No, Davis. What do you? Are they? What? They're due to win because they lost yesterday, and the game before that, and the game before that, and the game before that. I mean, run line's even money. You want to say you want to do run line? I can't, yeah, run line that, please. Please, I'm trying to save the bankroll for you. Like we said, this great night yesterday. Hayes in the over 425 parlay winner. Angels money line winner. Excellent. Braves money line. Yes. PFL hit a couple of dogs in the PFL. Yeah, I had the Braves yesterday myself. And listen, Brave fans, excuse me. Well, I'll say Brave fans too. I don't think you should have been written off because you hadn't been hitting the ball. The lineup is too good and too deep for everybody to be down all at one time. I mean, you literally had one guy in Ozuna hitting. That's it. So them winning, not a shocker. Them being favored to opener over Louis Hill, or no, it wasn't. Who they faced last night? Rendon. Maybe a little bit of a shocker. Yankee fans, don't be shocked with the losing streak and hitting a little bump in the road. You're not going to play 7-15 baseball all year. This isn't a great team. This isn't like a 98 Yankee team. It's not like that Seattle team that won 115 games. Not happening. Lauren's in the house. Good afternoon. Today I got the Rangers run line. All right, you're going Rangers with John Gray on the run line against Waka. plus 150, 160. I see basically 150s. I see a random 160 on a consensus, but basically 150s everywhere. I don't hate it. Brew Crew to get it done versus the Padres with Rodriguez on the hill versus Mr. Vasquez. Basically a pick on both ways. Soto over the bases. I don't hate that because, like I said, I think he's got a. I won't be shocked at the home run here, plus 280 odds. I will not be shocked. I will not be shocked, but I'm going to take the Ribby instead. 140. David says under the Dodger game. I could do under a Dodger game with you. Sure. Definitely not going to lay 380. I do like the Giants today. 0-3 since Mays died. They lost the May celebration game. Everyone betting the Cardinals getting some reverse line movement. Ramos at 130. Ribby. What's that? 130 bases, 130 Ribby? Or is that part? What is that? 130 and plus 220. What is that? Is that what the parlay plays? Giants and Ramos? Again, I'm not a big Mikolas guy. J-Rock. Rough day in our soccer. Bunch of chances got bailed out by 10-1. 10-1's pretty good one, J-Rock. Michael B. I want some Louis Matos props. He just got called back up to replace. Yeah, it's 5 homers in the last 6 games AAA, but I can't find anything. Maybe, well, it's 12:15. It should be coming up here. This game is at 2 o'clock. Maybe, you got time on that. You got another hour. Maybe I'll pop in. Chris Brady's in the house. Chris, we got here. Royals first 5 versus Gray with Waka. Listen. The Royals on the road, and I got a Royals season win over ticket. I got a Ragans season win over ticket for him. I got a strikeout prop for him. Lead the league in strikeouts for him. Cy Young. I forget about all that. On the road, the splits are ridiculous. They don't hit on the road. We could call it Mr. Numbers. They only steal signs at home like the Tampa Bay Rays. The road splits are bad. Can't take them. I don't want them first 5. No way. Nope. Chris, I would rather take the Angels plus 340, 320 than the Royals first 5 today. And good morning to you. Went to the old farmer's market, picked up a super homemade lemonade, $7 for a pint of lemonade. It's pretty tasty. I can't complain about it. And I'd say, why complain who'd listen? But you'd listen because what are you going to do? If you're in the chat, you'd have to listen to me complain. But it's pretty good lemonade. And I picked up a nice fresh bread. It was fabulous from the bread lady. She does a great job. Michael B says Ramos is plus 130 total bases, 220 for Ribby. Okay, I wasn't sure what that was. I was guessing it was bases in Ribby. And I guess right. Yeah, Royals on the road, Chris. No. Nope. And I want him to win. I need him to win. But that's not worth it to me. Minus 115 to be tied. I don't know. Lauren says, Mr. Numbers trashing my comments out. They were losing picks. Where's he trashing? Where? On Twitter, Lauren? Where's he? Where's he trashing? Is that on Twitter or on YouTube, Lauren? Where at? Let me know. I'll go in. Mr. Numbers forgets his losers sometimes. And I'm not throwing shade at Mr. Numbers. He came in. He's becoming after Ross a little bit. Lane says, Higgs, I'm seeing a plus 130 for Angels run line. Yes, I'm not sure if I'm betting it, but why? Yeah, well, they just think Glasnow is going to come in here and, shut him down, and please that's going to get shelved. You're going to give me a plus 136, plus 140 range, and a 320 on it. I might just have to do that just on principle. Dodgers can't lose again, can they? They just lost yesterday. They can't lose. They're the Dodgers, apparently. I wonder how many people tomorrow or tonight when that thing happens. Like what Twitter's going to be like when they lose. If they lose, how many parlays are destroyed? Davis says Ecuador plus 105. We're talking soccer. He likes Ecuador. Michael B says Quan total bases. He's just hitting. What's he hitting? Like 400. He's crazy. With total bases, I get it. Soto total bases. I don't hate Correa for the Twinkies. Okay, I like the over. No, and a homer for 5-1 there. I like the over, so let's go. Ramirez total bases and a Ribby plus 140. Ramirez total bases plus 102. What is that? It's got to be 1.5. It can't be right. It's got to be over 1.5 for him. Mike likes this. Phillies team total over 5.5. Philly versus Arizona and Mr. O. Henry. I could do. What scares me, though, Mike, is when I see the plus money. I feel like they're trying to rope me in there, and that'll be a loser. I don't like the plus money. I see that, and I think this game's going to go under now. My pen is out, Michael, only cause for my own note-taking. I got to say plus 104 even. That if that's going to go down. Todd says Casey lately has been a disappointment. Yes, because they're on the road. I mean, it's simple. Let's look at them. Here we go. Let's pull up Casey. 17-21 on the road. Lost to the Dodgers, beat the Dodgers. 1-1. Loser 1-2. At Oakland, 1-3. At Oakland, 1-4. At Oakland, 2-4. At Texas, 2-5 on the road. They split at Cleveland. Last road trip. Open with 2 wins over Tampa. 1, 2, 3. Lose the next 4 or 5 to Tampa and Minnesota. Road trip. Angels, Seattle. Open with a couple of wins. End up going 1, 2, 3, 4. They end up going 4-3 on that road trip. Not terrible. Detroit lost 2 out of 3. Won 2 out of 3 in Toronto. Lost 2 out of 3 at the Mets. They're a team that has problems on the road, and right now, as I just said, 2-5 on this road trip. Do you want to run to put money on them? I don't want to put money on them right now. Not on the road. Yesterday's show. I'm going to have to check out YouTube now. Davis says over 2.5 Minnesota United minus 167. What is this? This got to be soccer. Is this right? What soccer league is this? What soccer league are we talking about here? I don't even know all the different names. Let me find some comments section here. This is from yesterday, you said? Let me look, Lauren. Like I said, I'm taking the Braves parlayed with the over 8.5, 3-1. All right. O's team total over 4.5 against Polanco. Cleveland team total over 4.5 versus Barrios. All right. Cleveland run line. Righty. Angels $3. Yeah, I have to. I mean, 3-1. And Glass now. Go look at some Glass now numbers. I pulled up Glass now stats. Like Blake Snell. You look at Blake Snell's minor leagues. Like, wow, this guy is ridiculous. Ready for Glass now? His career that started at Pittsburgh in 2016. We won't count 2016 because he played 7 games, 23 innings pitched. 15 games, 13 starts. Then Pittsburgh, being the Pirates, they put him in the bullpen for 34 games. 11, they shipped off to Tampa Bay after doing 34 starts, 34 relief appearances in Pittsburgh. They make him the starter. 11 starts. 2019, 12 starts. 11 starts in 2020, 14 starts in 2021, 2 starts in 2022, obviously hurt. 21 starts last year. He's got 15 starts this year. This is the most starts he's had, the second most starts in his career. And he's 30. And the guy, you think that he's the second coming of Kershaw or Drysdale, the way he's priced here for the Dodgers. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, they're a better team. You're not going to get an argument on me they're a better team. It's ridiculous. I mean, how are these guys are in the same, they're both called LA. It's not even right. All right. I'm on the, I'm on the, let me pull Michael out of here. Pull up the Mr. Numbers. Oh my goodness! Wow, I didn't even see all these things on here. I didn't get the love for I don't get the love for the Dimebacks. I'm on Phillies minus 1.5 and a Rockies money line. Good luck tonight. Phillies team total over a half. Lock it up, says Mr. Numbers. Never in doubt. I'm sorry. Did the Phillies lost yesterday? Phillies team total over a half. Oh, this. You know what? He he risked 20,000 to $100. This guy. Oh my goodness. I have to stop the show to even to just address that nonsense. What the heck? Oh boy, oh boy. If you're going to lay 20,000 on 100, you're a loser. Sorry, Mr. Numbers. Who the hell does it? That's ridiculous. You're not that better. Don't make fun of Ross. Don't make fun of me or Lauren or anybody. If you're going to risk 20,000 to win 100, you're like Nick who came in here, Mr. Hunt, who risked 32,000 to win 100 on Iowa over Eastern Illinois, and they lost. Money line 32,000. Mr. Numbers, why aren't I on sites? That's why you're not on any sites, because you pull that, they'd be pulling you off a site when you do nonsense like that. Unbelievable. Holy cow. 20,000 for 100. I'm gonna go pull my invite for Mr. Numbers to come on the show. Although I'd have to see him. Because he's gotta be some deranged lunatic to post that on my YouTube channel. Michael B. All the Tampa Bay props are over 1.5. All the total base props are over 1.5. You're not getting those numbers on those guys for just a base. I got it. Yeah, you know me. I don't look at the total bases. Davis likes the Mets to keep it going here versus the Cubbies. Why not? Red hot Mets. Cubbies are in last place, by the way. I'm gonna just tear up my over 84. What is my? I got to see what my win is on these guys. I think it's 84.5 or something. It's a loser. J-Rock says Delaware Park race number 3, the 5-horse Ikata's Verve, 4-1 starts at 9 minutes. That was from 11:20, so it actually starts in 2 minutes. It starts at 2 minutes. David says Tampa Bay today versus the Pirates. Is that the play? I have Tampa Bay here in the chat. Davis, Tampa Bay, the Rays, the Twins over in the Nats. They make the show today. So I like your Tampa Bay look. Don't jinx me, as they say. Like, if you want the Phillies, say I would take Wheeler for the win at 120. Honestly, that line is out of control. Yeah, I mean, at 250. Yes, they're a better team. Yes, they should win. Do I want to lay 255s? No. And even on what's the run line here for Philadelphia? Minus 120. At least that's a respect. I mean, I could get. But honestly, the Wheeler win's probably better minus 120 because if you don't get the run line, they can win 5-4. You still get the win or something. Stott over total bases. I like Bryson Stott. Cleveland. This line is up to 150. You just got to have a bad number because I'm seeing 140s out there. This was a 120, I think, yesterday. Mr. Hill, good to see you. Phillies minus the 1.5, minus 120. Get it. Yankee game over. I don't hate it. Orioles money line to bounce back. I do like Burns better than Blanco. A little more of a track record. Rockies game over. Is that up to 11 again as yesterday's? 10.5. Parker and Quantrell. I want to say under. I didn't bet it them. So if you got the over, I'm pulling for it. Do I think the Oilers fish come back? I do, Lauren. I think Florida. First of all, I know you're just going to run, not you, meaning the bettor's going to be like, you got to take a team nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So if you want to take the Panthers, they're minus 110, 115. Obviously, the odds makers think they're in trouble here. All right. I mean, they were up 3-0. It was never in doubters, right? I mean, you look at where we at game ones in this series, it was a minus 140. Now, at Florida, they were minus 150 in game 5. Now we're at basically a pick 'em. It's 3-3. No one's ever come back. You lost last year in the Stanley Cup. Now you're on verge of doing it again. The goalie was ready to just ride off into the sunset, right? We're going to win the award. He's been great. 18 goals the last 3 games. You throw the 2 goals late in the third period. We're at 20 goals the last 3 games in a quarter or a period, whatever you want to call it. How? I mean, are you going off history? Then you take the Panthers. You say, you know what? I'll go the. I don't even know if I'm going to. If I do anything this game, honestly, Lauren, I would do a Panthers puck line. I want some kind of payday. It's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em. Do you think it's automatically going to be an under because it's a game 7? I don't even know about that because the way the Oilers are playing, they're attacking, right? I mean, they're putting goals up. Do they want to reel it in and be like, oh, let's not make any mistakes here? Do what you do that's had you score 18 goals the last 3 games. I want to say over. I want to say Edmonton. Again. The Natties today. I do like the Natties in Parker. Maurice. Good afternoon. I'm on the White Sox money line. Here we go. That's what I'm talking. Maurice likes to get ugly. He wants to get a little dirty. Be a bad guy. Drew Thorpe, Kentameda. I don't mind fading Kentameda. Andrew Vaughn, first baseman, to the Yankees, possibly. Would that happen? Yankee fans, Mr. Numbers, you want Vaughn or do you want Josh Bell from the Marlins or J.D. Davis to play first base? Phillies run line minus 120 and the O's to bounce back. Again, everybody's going to jump on Burns. I get it. Hill likes the Mets game over. The Mets would have to do a lot of heavy lifting here because the Cubbies are just sinking fast. And are they going to be like sellers and just kind of be like, you know what, we tried. We're in last place. Forget about it. Here is I got Tigers over 80.5. And we're 35-40. I got a little work to do here. Kansas City over 73.5. So if we just play out the rest of the year, that's a winner for me there. I'm hoping both of those cash. Ragan strikeouts 30-1 looks like a loser. Cy Young is definitely a loser. Grace Rodriguez, Cy Young loser. Yuri Perez, Cy Young loser. P. Fatty, Cy Young loser. So that is a cool 500 down the drain right there. 6, 1, 2, 3. It's 500 down. Lee Rookie of the Year for the Giants. That's a loser. So that's -6. Cubbies over 84.5. Loser. 175. I just put 175 on it. Well, 173 for 150. We got under Yankees. Yankees, no playoffs. Probably a loser. I do have a Ragans over 10.5 wins. Should get there. Rodriguez over 11.5 wins. Should get there. Those wins will wipe out all the Rookie of the Year stuff, basically. Strider, regular season win total, loser. So, not good. Not good with some futures on that one side. Natty's Rockies. I thought Colorado would get to the rookie for Washington. I was wrong. Yeah, that was the spot. Like I was worried. I wanted to take the Nats because they had 4 hits a game before. So you're embarrassed at home, and then you go to a hitter's park. Maybe you break out, right? You think you should break out a little bit. But on the flip side, you got a rookie pitcher first time in Colorado, and he's off a start, 13 Ks, shutout. It's a little hype on him. But listen, I want to do a little Nats to make the playoffs, to be honest with you. I think I said that yesterday. Washington's another lefty on the mound. Yeah, he's pretty good. Rockies top 10 in team OPS and slugging versus left-handed pitchers. Let's check him out. D-backs the best versus lefties. Rockies hitting 256, good for 12th in the league. Slugging, 9th best in the league. OPS, 11th versus lefties. And on base, 16th. So they're definitely a top 10-ish versus near top 10 there in those categories. Davis says the Panthers 4-7 cup count last year. Yeah, they lost last year. They lost. Not good. Ozuna over 2.5 hits, runs, ribbies. He's been killing it all year, George. I don't hate it. What is the what's the payoff on this, George? Under 5. Under what for the goals? Under 500 in the Stanley Cup, Davis. Yeah, that's what happens when you lose in a Stanley Cup. You're automatically got 4 losses on your belt. Scott says the entire betting public is on the Mets. No line movements. Any thoughts? Well, why wouldn't they be? They've won 8 of 10, 10 of 14, or 12 of 15, or whatever they're on. Why wouldn't you take them? The Cubbies are in last place. They're not hitting. They're pitching bad. Why you want to take the Cubs as a favorite? I mean, I don't like Tyler McGill. I don't think he's any great shakes, and Taillon's been decent this year. I mean, how's Taillon's got a 4 ERA last 7 starts. at home. James is reporting a 334. 334 ERA at home is not terrible. Here we go, though. Don't be fooled by it. 271 batting average against. He gives up some hits. 136 whip. Even on the road, 279 ERA, 265 batting average. That's above the league average now. Um, do I want to back him even as a small fave? I don't hate here, and this is where it comes back to like, oh, the public's on this, this and that. What's the public now? Everybody in New York betting the Mets. A lot of money. New York, New Jersey are the two highest betting places in the country. I'm sure there's some Met and Yankee fans out there. Are those numbers going to skew the rest of the country's numbers when the sportsbook comes in like, oh, the public's in all over the Mets today? All right. Well, maybe in well, not in LA, but Chicago, they're betting Cubbies or something. Don't worry about the public. The public will win a game, right? All you hear is when the public loses, right? Last night, the public got crushed last night. Dodgers lost. Well, did they have the Yankees? That's a bad one. Yankees Braves, because that was a pick 'em. Who lost? Twins? Was the public on the Twins probably last night because they're playing the crappy A's? You need to, at least a day ahead of time or day of the bets, a day of when you're betting, Scott, you have to be like, I like these regardless of what the public says. Now, football, it means a little more because you're talking spreads and, points moving here and there. But listen, the public does win sometimes. It's wild card weekend. There's 4 games. So you can just be like, oh, the public's all over this team. You can't play. The championship game, public loves this team. Can't play it. Public love Kansas City. They walked their way through the playoffs. Won another Super Bowl. Public's out here thinking it's easy. Don't worry about the public. Just do what you think's right. Cornell says, I'm running with the Liberty money line, Sabrina over points, Jones over points. I have no idea who these people are. I guess it's women's basketball. You could watch it. You're one of 9 people watching it, Cornell. Who are the watches with? It's terrible. I see these highlights. They can't even make layups. Somebody put something on Twitter, and the person was literally like, couldn't even dribble. How's it a walk? Michael Lee. Cleveland in baseball. Baltimore, Cleveland money line. Baltimore money line. Phillies money line parlay. So the Jays are in shambles. When are the Jays? I've been talking about the Jays breaking this up. Trade away Barrios, Gausman, Bissett. You could reload that team in a year or two, trading those 3 pitchers. Even Kikuchi. You want to trade Springer, Varsho, Turner, whoever. You could trade guys. Baltimore to everybody. People like the O's today to bounce back with Burns on the hill. I get it. I mean, I liked them yesterday with Grayson. I'm a Grayson fan. Phillies money line. At least it's a parlay. What's the payday on this, Michael? Michael Lee, I need a payday because the Phillies are like a 270 fave. Maurice, I parlayed the O's to win the East, Astros to win the West, and Phillies to win the East at plus 100. Yeah, well, you know why? Because you got that big asteroid hanging in there. They need to do something. Who are they trading for? Who are they going to get? Fetty? Who are they going to get? They need a pitcher. Got to be somebody on the White Sox going to deal somebody. Groovy, do you like the Tigers pitcher? No. Nope. Yeah, Vaughn props. Get on them. Vaughn to the Yankees. I would do that. Why do I feel like I'm getting stuck with Josh Bell, though? Ozuna, is this a Ribby prop, Mr. Wood? Plus 110? See, to me, the 110 isn't worth a 110. And that's only because, George, like in here, when I do my ribbies, I got Soto and Adam Duvall today, 140, 170s. Most of mine are like 125s, usually 125 is basically the lowest I go here when I throw out the ribbies. But just why the record's ridiculously bad, but the plus money is ridiculously good. He's been the best guy on the Braves all year. Short of Sale. Sale's been excellent. Mike Lee likes the Indians today. It was a 120 line. A 120 line last night. It is close to 140 now, and even higher, I think. 145s in some spots. I think Toronto's got to sell. I know we're not in July yet, but they are definitely sellers. Player props in the house. Texas under 9.5. Yes. Minor league baseball, the Syracuse Mets from our guy Davis likes a minus 145. Player prop, Pete Crow Armstrong under half a run, minus 129. Yeesh. There's a young prospect for the Cubos. George says, Texas money line, great fixes problem. I think Texas run line, believe it or not. I think Texas wins. I do like the under. There, but 5-1s and under. WNBA, get with the program. Yeah. No thanks. I'll never get with that program. It's a trash product. Moneyline Markel's in the house. Marco, I was talking to Pan yesterday because, I run down. I always mention Stimmy OG, who doesn't come in anymore. He's too good to come into the show. He wants to hang out with the pub guys. Like Dr. Ward and Gloria. And, of course, I got to talk about Corey Jones, first comment ever in the show. And I was like, locking in with the King. King D hasn't been around. So I had to reach out to him. He's doing a little semi-pro football for King D. He's going to be back for football. He's just out exercising. I always wonder where people disappear. I always worry about people. Especially if I follow you. You follow me on Twitter. I try to follow back everybody on Twitter. Although I don't keep notifications on my phone. So sometimes it takes me a while to get back to if you follow me and you're a Twitter person or an X person. But I do worry when people don't come back. Like we're talking about Miss Danica. She came in and made Marcos happy. Rafael Devers over 2.5 hits run ribbies. I can do some Devers. I like Devers. He's good. Moneyline Markel says, I got a few I'm looking at today. Philly minus 2.5. Of course, O's first 5 minus half. Yeah, O's first 5 loser yesterday. Philly's minus 2.5 today. I guess that's the way to go. You don't want to lay 120 with the 1.5. You want to take the plus monies. Player prop says, Cubs Baseball World Series final starts today. Apparently, somebody likes Tennessee minus 185. He knows who he is, Davis. Moneyline Markel says, I need help, but Angels first 5 moneyline, first 5 Guardians. Angels, I think you just have to play at plus 320. Just so tomorrow when we come in, and then we'll play the Pigs Fly video when the Angels win 2 in a row. Free Minds in the house, my guy. Here's another guy. There's another old timer coming in saying hello. Free Minds popping in. We're a month away from football starting up. Free Minds going to pop in. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are good also. Davis, St. Paul Saints against Toledo Mudheads. Minus 140. 7.1 3.90 ERA for the pitcher. Toledo Mudhens is 1-3 with a 4.98 ERA. Again, listen, major league level, I don't worry about the ERAs. I jump into the whips, batting average against, guys getting lucky. Like the Astros lead the league in hitting, but they can't score a run. They're 41 and 20, 30 to the under, whatever they are. Now they got some runs last night. Maybe a bad example. Don't be blinded by the ERA. Jump a little more into a pitcher. Maybe he's had maybe he had a bad game where he just got shelled in 2 1/3 inning, gave up 5 runs. It jacks up the ERA a little bit. And minor league baseball, these parks are way different. Maurice, Phillies and O's are 18-7 after a loss, 72% clip. So what are you gonna do? You gonna parlay these puppies up? Because you're laying a 250, 260 here or more with Philly. You know my feelings on that. That is a no thank you. Not laying that number. The O's are decent. 140 on the road. Blanco's been good. I guess you want to run to him. And again, I'm a back to Oriole guy because for the last 3 years, they've won on the road and been a top 3 or 4 team with wins on the road. And not like 2 games over 500 either. All righty. Almost 50 minutes. Let's go Rays today. Twins over the 8, Natties on the road. A couple of road teams in here. They're not even plus money, so I got to feel confident about them by putting them out here in their road faves. A couple props. We're doing good on our props. Soto, Ribby, 140. Duval for the Braves, 170 in our pockets. Thanks for really popping in. If you haven't, please hit the like button. There's a poll question. I don't know. They say it helps the algorithms and the shows grow. I'm not a big. I'm still trying to set up my little shop to sell llama shirts. Anyway, thanks for popping in, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.